Hello and welcome. This is the Module 1 Lesson 2 Design Principles of the UI UX Design course created by Elijah Hub. So, welcome back to the Lesson 2 in this course. So, the Lesson 2 is about design principles. So, in the last lesson, we explored the exciting world of UI and UX design. Today, we'll be diving into the essential design principles that make interfaces not only visually appealing but also intuitive and user friendly. So, imagine you are a chef crafting a delicious meal, just like you would not throw random ingredients together. Effective UI UX design it requires following certain principles to create a cohesive and satisfying experience. Now, these principles act as guidelines that ensure your design is clear, functional, and aesthetically pleasing. So, here are some core design principles that we'll be looking at. We're looking at hierarchy, contrast, balance, and consistency. Now, let's take this one after the other. The first design principle is hierarchy. Now, this principle is all about guiding the user's eye to the most important information first. Think of it like a restaurant menu. The main courses are typically highlighted with larger fonts or bolder text, while the descriptions are presented in a slightly smaller size. In UI and UX design, we use size, color, and placement to establish a clear order of importance. For example, a call to action button might be larger and a brighter color compared to the surrounding text. The second design principle is contrast. Effective contrast ensures elements are distinct and easy to read. Imagine a poorly light restaurant menu with light gray text on the white background. It would be straining to read, right? In UI and UX design, we use contrasting colors, fonts, and spacing to differentiate between elements. For example, text should have a good contrast against the background color, and buttons should clearly stand out from the rest of the interface. The third design principle, balance. This principle is about creating a visually pleasing arrangement of elements. Imagine a plate where all the food is piled high on one side. It wouldn't be very aesthetically balanced, would it? In UI and UX design, we consider the visual weight of elements like images, like boxes, like buttons and all, and arrange them in a way that feels stable and harmonious. This doesn't necessarily mean everything needs to be symmetrical, but there should be a sense of visual equilibrium. Now, the fourth design principle is consistency. Just like a restaurant chain maintains a consistent brand identity across all its locations, your UI UX design should be consistent throughout your product. Imagine navigating a website where the buttons change color on every page. All the fonts are completely different in each section. It will be so confusing, wouldn't it? Now, consistency involves using the same color um, fonts, and interaction patterns across your entire product. This creates a sense of familiarity and makes it easier for users to learn and navigate the user interface. Now, what are the benefits of following design principles? By following these core design principles, you will be well on your way to crafting interfaces that are, number one, clear and easy to understand. So users can easily find what they need and complete their tasks intuitively. Number two, visually appealing. A well-designed interface is not only functional but also aesthetically pleasing. Number three, memorable. Like consistent design elements help users remember how to interact with your product. Number four, user friendly. Users feel comfortable and confident navigating the interface of your product. Now, that is it for the lesson two, design principle. Design principles are the building blocks of effective UI and UX design. By mastering these principles, you will be equipped to create interfaces that are not only beautiful but also user centered and achieve their intended goals. In the next section, we will introduce you to the to a powerful problem solving framework called design thinking. Now, this approach will equip you to apply these design principles effectively in the real world. So, stay tuned.